Alright guys, your favorite math geek back again. So there's a couple different ways to look at this problem. Back in question number 19, I believe it was, we had a problem where we had to distribute something from the outside into the inside in order to solve the problem. Now remember, when you have a polynomial on the bottom, like an x, you can move it up to the top, as I was saying before, by making it negative. So if you prefer, you can use these rules here and you can pause and look at it and try to do the problem yourself. But I'm just going to walk you through the problem. So if we start right here with this, I'm going to move the x to the top by making it a negative x and moving it outside the bracket. So nice and simple. All I do is move the x to the top and throw some brackets around it because now I'm treating it like it's a multiplication. Now here we have to distribute the x to the power of -1 against both terms. So I'm basically just multiplying, right? And now remember, when you are multiplying powers, it's the same as adding powers, right? So you end up with your 3x -1 plus 2 plus x to the power of -1 plus 3, because you're adding the powers together. Now you end up with 3x to the power of 1, because -1 plus 2 is 1, and you end up with x squared because -1 plus 3 is simply squared. And then of course, now that you've done all this prep work, these are just polynomials, and you know how to do this if you've been following this video series, because I've literally showed you this 30 or 40 times. Anyways, you can treat these two, or you can move the d over dx and distribute that across, and you basically are taking the derivative of 3x plus taking the derivative of x squared. 3x is just a first degree polynomial. The derivative of x is simply 1, so you just have 3 times 1. The derivative of x squared is pretty simple. You move the 2 in front, and then you subtract 1 from the power. So you end up with 3 plus 2x to the power of 1. Now, once you know this little trick, you could kind of jump a step, and I would sort of recommend this because that was a lot of steps, by just simply applying the dividing by x by each term, right? So here we have 3x squared divided by x, which just reduces the power by 1, and you just end up with 3x. And then you have 3x cubed divided by x, which just reduces the power by 1, and you end up with x squared. And then you just take the derivative just like you did before, voila, and you're done. It's more or less the same process, you're just skipping a step or two. Rather than taking it outside, moving up top, then distributing, then simplifying, you're just kind of all combining that into one step by just dividing each term by x. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, as I'll be solving more problems from this section in the future. If you have a specific problem you want some help and you need someone to walk you through it, just consider emailing it to my email address, and I'll try to take a look at it when I have time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.